Why, hello there, it's Mr. McFlanagan, your old buddy, your old pal, your old chum. And if you're coming over from TSG to check out a second video on my channel, I greatly appreciate it. I appreciate you guys coming over here and showing me your support. I think it's been a great thing for my channel, brung some life back into it, and I'm glad to have you over here. But today, the topic at hand is Michael Condrey, one of the head guys at Sledgehammer Games, who's making Advanced Warfare, just released a statement a couple days ago saying that there's going to be dedicated servers. You guys are going to be so happy. We got dedicated servers in the game. Here you go. But the only problem is he doesn't say what platform it's going to be on. I mean, it could be just for PC. And I feel like it's kind of an underhanded thing to say. I wish he would have just come out and said, hey, we're going to make it for Xbox. We're going to make it for PS4. You know, he just kind of left it up in the air, left us hanging. And I think it would be great if they did make dedicated servers, you know, and it's also hard for me to believe because they said we were going to have dedicated servers on Ghost, and it just never happened. They said there's too many people online, and I agree with that. The first day it comes out, there's like 1 million people online, but that number drops off drastically in the first 2 weeks, and that's when they could issue the dedicated servers. It could be shared host, the way it is right now, and then after a couple weeks, drop the server bomb. Give us the servers, because the game needs it. But I will say, let's get into understanding servers and shared host. Shared host means that one person has host. Everything that happens on their Xbox is processed first and then sent out to your Xbox at a latency. You know, so many milliseconds later you see what's going on. And sometimes that can be a full second it takes to get to your Xbox, and you're a full second behind everybody else. I'm sure you've experienced that, and that's where the lag comes in. But dedicated servers could get that number way down. Like, there's a thing called ping, how many milliseconds you are behind. And I have a real good connection on the Xbox One. I have like a 30 millisecond ping because I live real close to the Chicago servers. And I think there's this misconception that they think servers will solve all the issues with lag. I think it'll solve the giant like lag spikes where you're just like moving into walls and walking into walls, because if you have good internet, then that shouldn't happen. I feel like people who have really bad internet where they have huge, you know, differences in megabytes and processing, that's the reason you're experiencing walking into walls, because the host's internet connection just dropped real bad. Now everybody's walking into walls. I think servers will solve that, but it's not going to solve everything. Even with server-based gameplay, you're going to have some issues with, like, I live really far away from the servers, but I have great internet. So if you have great internet and you still live drastically far away from the servers, it's going to take a long time for that signal to go to the server and then back to your Xbox, then process what happens on the screen. So if you have bad internet and you live really far away from the internet, or far away from the servers, I apologize, then you're still going to have problems. I mean, I don't know how you guys feel about it, but I don't think servers are going to solve all our problems. I'm Mr. McFlanagan. Thank you for checking out my video. I'll have more coming at you.